Libra, what's going on with you? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your April, excuse me, April 2020 Silent Enemies reading. What's going on, Libra Massive? I do want to let you guys know that I appreciate all the love and support you give to the channel. Thank you so much. You guys are the bomb. Your energy is amazing. Keep it coming. And oh, I do need to also let you know that natal chart readings are available now. There's a variety of them that you can get. The information is in the box below. Of course, you can get a personal reading if you want by reaching out. The information's in the box below. The Tarology Academy is going to be in full effect, effective April 1st, okay? So that is a series of presentations that I put together to give you an introduction into learning tarot. A lot of you want to learn tarot. A lot of you wanted to learn tarot with a little bit more of a piece of astrology in it, or elements of astrology in it, because it happens to be more of a, to me, I call it more of a full-bodied reading. Like, you get more out of it. So if you're interested in learning tarot and also learning the basic elements of astrology and tarot, and putting them together, please subscribe to the Patreon membership. The link is in the box below. With that membership, you get all access to the extended videos, all the extended videos that I do, which is this one's going to have an extended. So that'll be the Silent Enemies extended readings, the general monthly readings, as well as the monthly love readings. All those have extended, and you'll have access to the Tarology Academy information. All right, so enough of the paperwork. Let's get to it. So the Silent Enemies reading is a reading that will allow you to investigate the intuitive nudges that you get. And if you don't already investigate them, then it will just allow you to bring to your attention that you should. You shouldn't brush off any intuitive nudges you get, because you never know, what that nudge is trying to tell you. So with the Silent Enemies reading, anybody could be a silent enemy, but this is more so of people who are around you, people that you deal with on a regular basis. It could be your child's father, it could be your mom, it could be your kids, it could be a family member of any family member. It could be a friend, it could be a coworker, a partner, business partner, somebody in your association. It could be your neighbor, your tenant. It could be your kid's teacher. It could be anybody, okay, that you deal with on a regular basis, and you're getting a funny vibe with them. So you want to investigate that vibe, to confirm that, okay, this person is just on their own shit today, or is this person really, trying to sabotage my situation? And you do want to be mindful of that, because, a lot of times people, who suffer at the downfall, who suffer from downfalls, usually it's because of people around them, who are putting them in situations, whether they know it or not, that are harmful to them. So you do want to pay attention to intuitive nudges, because that's what they're for, to warn you, hey, something might be going on, pay attention to this. So with that being said, there's 3 cards here. I'm going to pull each card and show it to you, and I'm going to tell you the energies that I get intuitively off the card. And then after that, after that, we'll go to the extended. Actually, after that, I'll get you one piece of advice from Spirit, and then we'll go to the extended, and we'll get some more information in reference to what Spirit wants you to know about these energies, and then we'll get you some more advice, okay? So with that being said, let's start with this first card here. So we have Messenger of Air, okay? This is equivalent to the Knight of Swords energy. Now, Libra, this is your fellow your fellow air sign, Gemini energy. With the message of air, I'm getting strongly, intuitively a lifestyle change. I'm getting that some of you, this is coming up as silent enemy because of the fact that maybe you guys are a bit apprehensive about it. There's some major change that went on in your life. Maybe some of you have gone through a divorce. Some of you have separated from a karmic partner. A lot of that has been going on over the last couple of months. Okay, especially after, especially during the Mercury retrograde energies, which we are, I think, in the last 2 or 3 days of, if we haven't already cleared it. But there's just a little residual around now. By April 1st, we will be clean and free of that, right? So we're at the very telltale end of that. So you could have been in a situation where you were dealing with that, and now that that person is not in your life anymore, Or maybe there's a job that you left that you had for a long time, or there was a partnership that you were involved in, or an association with you were with. But anyway, there's a major change going on is what I'm getting here. And some of you may be apprehensive to that change, or you may not know how to process it and deal with it. So you do want to be careful. Also with the messenger of air, this also talks to me about getting facts about a situation. We got Mercury going into Aries on April 11th. So that's going to talk to energies of communication, direct communication. Could be aggressive. With the messenger of air, if we call him the Knight of Swords, we know he can be a bit aggressive with his energy as far as his communication. He can be a bit brash. He can be a bit rough with it. He can be a liar. This could represent arguments and things like that. So you do want to be careful of that type of energy. If anybody's trying to pull you into that type of energy, you just want to be mindful of it and know that, this is something that you don't want to be bothered with and leave it be. But at the same time, with this energy, you do want to make sure that you speak your truth and you walk your talk as well. And if anybody's coming to you with any information, make sure they're walking their talk too. Because this could also represent somebody who's not telling you everything, or who's just telling you what they want you to hear to get whatever it is they want to get from you. Okay, so be very careful with the communications that you have. Make sure you're asking questions. Make sure you're getting the information that you need so that you can make an informed decision. Don't pass something up if you get red flags in reference to someone's communication style or what it is that they're saying. Do not pass that up. Do not just brush it off. Just be careful. Okay. The next card I have here for you guys is the Four of Water in reverse. This is equivalent to the Four of Cups in reverse. Now, intuitively, what I'm getting with this is that there's a new direction coming. This coupled with the messenger of air, like new lifestyle. You're changing the way that you're looking at things. You've been through some rough patches, and now you have a different outlook on life. Okay. With this Four of Water in reverse. This is a new direction, maybe a new option. Could have a new option when it comes to work. This is the Cups is about emotion. So it could be a new outlook in reference to a relationship. Could be possibly a new relationship coming in. Or maybe you've changed your, you had a lifestyle change here and you've changed your thoughts and your views in reference to relationships, what would put you in a situation where you now have a different outlook on things. So it could be a situation where, like a lot of people, you're slow, you're going to be very slow and take your time in getting into relationships. Libra, you rule the house of relationships. So you, by nature, want to relate to people that you communicate with. You, by nature, want to make things balanced and peaceful. That's just your nature. But sometimes you can't relate to everybody in a positive way. Okay, no matter how you try to. So it could be a situation where you're trying to relate to someone because you want to get on the same page with them, but they just don't have good intentions for you. And so you're still sticking around trying to work things out because that's your nature, to try to make things balance. And then you end up tipping the scale in their favor, and next thing you know, all your emotions are poured out and you end up feeling unfulfilled in a relationship. Okay, so maybe you've changed your thought process and how you approach relationships, and now you have a new outlook on that. And as a result, you're not going to put yourself in a situation where you're giving everything you got to someone who is not worthy, doesn't deserve it, and is not going to return that energy to you. I've been telling everybody lately, especially if you're moving on from relationships of the past or whether you have someone coming back, make sure that person is matching your frequency. Make sure they're matching your energy. Okay, or you match theirs. Like whatever they're giving to you, you give them that. Don't give more. If you want to give less, then that's fine. But don't give more, because giving more is what got a lot of us into the karmic situations we were in the first place. And it took hell to get out of it. So you do want to keep that in mind moving forward, my loves. Now, this other card here that I have for you is the Five of Fire. This is the Five of Wands. So be careful, because there is some jealousy going on. Someone could be jealous of you in a situation that you're in. It could be a past lover. Maybe some of you have a new lover now, and you may have children by the past lover who was a karmic that it took you hell on earth to get away from. And they could be jealous and causing all kinds of drama and aggravation because you don't want to be with them anymore, but yet you still have to deal with them because you share children. That's what I'm getting instinctively with this card. Also, jealousy, like I said, with them, drama. It could be, people that you work with that could be causing drama and aggravation at your job. Could be you competing for promotions, trying to, excel in the workplace and there's a lot of competition. Perhaps you, with this Five of Wands, are in a situation where there's a lot of frustration and arguing going on, because with this messenger of air, this could represent, again, arguments, brash communication. But what I recommend, again, is just speak your truth. And, if this is a situation that you can alleviate with reasonably, then do so. If not, then excuse yourself from the situation in whatever way possible, because you don't deserve this energy. Like, nobody wants to be involved in the midst of drama, arguing, stressing, fighting, fussing. Like, that drains your energy, right? Definitely drains your energy. So there could be some rivals, it could be some obstacles coming. Just be careful and be aware, and your intuition is going to tell you. And again, these are with people who are closest to you or people who are around you. So watch the people around you, because a lot of them could be jealous and could be trying to cause unnecessary drama in your life. For sure. That's what I'm getting here for you guys. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get you some advice from Spirit, and then we're going to go to the extended and clarify these cards a little more, get some more information and some more advice. All right, so let's see what we got for my Libra. So what messages do you have for Libra to help them to continue to protect themselves, against any negative energies that are trying to bring them out of their element, trying to make them unhappy, trying to change their course and direction when they have a new outlook on life and they're ready to move forward? What advice do we have for my Libras? All right, so we have Observer. All right, so that's number 49. So what I'm getting instinctively is this is just watch people, watch their actions. If you're getting intuitive nudges about the people around you, or you feel something is up, watch them. And that way you get a better understanding. Maybe some people there might be some weirdness going on because maybe they're going through something and they're just trying to keep it to themselves to try to deal with it. It could be some other situations that are going on as well, but you will only know what it is if you watch and observe. Now the number 4 and 9. 4 plus 9 is 13, and that's the Death card. That's all about transformation, okay? And that could talk to a different lifestyle or a lifestyle change, as well as having a new outlook on life. And you may have some people who got a problem with that, with this 5 of Wands or 5 of Fire energy. You may have some people who might be hating on you because you're changing your lifestyle for the better and it's making you happy. So just be wary of that. All right, so let's see. 49. What's going on with my Libras? All right, so it says perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. All right. So let's get to the protection message, Libra. Let's see what that says. So it says, ever think sometimes your life options are suction cupped to your face and you can't see beyond yourself? There's a big world out there and a multitude of potential realities that you're unable to perceive at present. So you're a little stuck? It's time to get advice from someone you trust, someone who has a better perspective on your circumstances. Other points of view are needed now before you move forward. Take heart. A beautiful vista is awaiting for you to drink in it. You just need a little help widening your scope beyond your small self. So this is basically saying that it's good for you to, in the midst of these changes that you're going through, to garner the support of the people who are closest to you, who have your back. And those are going to be the people who are not going to give you a hard time about your lifestyle change. They're not going to be coming at you, arguing with you with a bunch of drama and aggravation. These are going to be people who are going to see that you are making changes for the better for yourself, so that you can better yourself and that your life is more peaceful and happy. And those are the people who are going to be able to help you transition. Okay? So those are the people you want to rely on and you want to communicate with in reference to. Maybe you just need a little advice. Maybe you just need to say, look, I can only see this from my perspective. What do you think? Especially if these have been people who've been with you through these hardships that you've been going through and they've seen the changes you're going through. Okay? So also with this card, yeah. So because of this change, this is going to be different from you. I know you always you guys are your air signs, so you look at things from a logical perspective all the time. And when it comes to love matters, that could be very difficult for you. This is why my Libras, my Geminis, and my Aquariuses have a difficult time when it comes to love, because you're just wired to look at things from a logical perspective and not from your emotions. Doesn't mean you don't have them. It just means that you look at things in a more logical way. And so perhaps, if you got any fire sign friends, or if you have any water sign friends, that you trust, or family members that you trust, you may want to run some of your concerns in reference to your lifestyle change or your new outlook on them and see, if they can give you some insight or maybe a perspective that you didn't see before, so that way you're better able to observe what's going on around you and make the decisions that are best for you. All right. So my Libras, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go over to the extended. We're going to break these energies down a little bit more, get some more clarification to see what other messages Spirit has for you in reference to your situation. And then we're going to get you some more advice. So if you want to join, the link is in the box below. Feel free to do so. If not, and this is where we say goodbye, hopefully this information resonated with you. And if so, please click the like button. And subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to leave a comment, please feel free to do so. If nothing more, just say where you're from. With all of the turbulent energies that are going on right now, it just helps to build camaraderie and to let people know that they're not alone out here. We're all going through these changes, no matter where we are in the globe, and it's just a beautiful thing to see, greetings from Amsterdam, or I'm over here in Nevada chilling, or, we're over here in New Mexico, or we're over here in Argentina. It's a beautiful thing to see, because it just makes you feel a little bit, well, for me anyway, it just makes me feel good to know that there are people out here who are resonating with the messages. It just makes us feel more connected, makes me understand, yeah, we truly are the collective, and it just brings, value to what I do for me. And it may help you too, it may help to bring some solace to know that, no matter where other people are in the world, they can relate to these messages, and we're all in it together. All right. So I love you guys, and I will see you in the next reading if I don't see you in the extended. Peace out.